Hey, Andy here from builderhottub.com. In this video, I'm going to talk about why your hot tub isn't heating. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so you found this video because your hot tub isn't heating and you're looking for some things to try, you're looking for some answers. So hopefully by the end of the video, you'll have all of that and we'll get you back on your way. Now, before I get going, always like to get this in there. Please do subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon to be notified when my videos go live. I do 2 long form videos just like this every single week, a whole bunch of shorts, and everything on my channel focuses on hot tubs, plunge pools, parts, and pretty much everything in between. So with that out of the way, let's dive straight back in and look at some of the obvious reasons why your hot tub isn't heating. So let's start with the simple ones. Have you got the right mode on your spa pack? What do I mean? Well, on a Balboa pack, for example, you have a couple of different modes. Certainly if you're on one of the BP packs with a TP400 or a TP600 keypad, which are really common, certainly on some of the older hot tubs as well. Are you in the rest mode or are you in the ready mode? So if you're in the rest mode, your hot tub will only heat when the jets are turned on, and it's an energy saving mode, so that could be the reason that your hot tub isn't heating. So simple fix for that one, change it into ready and then your hot tub should kick in and heat. Now, certain other packs have different silent mode, so they don't turn on during certain hours. Is the silent mode set? So you're looking for some kind of a mode setting in your hot tub spa pack that you've set by mistake, so that's quite a popular reason that your hot tub isn't heating. Very common reason number 2, you haven't turned the temperature up. Again, I'm sure I'm stating the obvious for most of you out there, but if you haven't turned the thermostat up on your spa pack, then it isn't going to heat, the pump isn't going to kick in, and neither is the heater. So turn the temperature up, altering the thermostat there, and your hot tub should kick in and start heating. Lastly, on the simple steps here, are you being realistic? Now, what do I mean by realistic? Well, do you have realistic expectations for how quickly your hot tub should be heating? Now, I actually had this scenario with a customer that called in this week, and after a bit of analysis, we actually worked out that the hot tub was heating. It was working perfectly normal, but it just wasn't heating as quick as he expected it to be. So what is being realistic? Well, let's take an example with 1200 litres or roughly 264 gallons. So that's it's a sort of 5-person hot tub. It's a normal, good sized hot tub. Now, to go from 20 to 39 Celsius, or in Fahrenheit, that's going from 68 up to 102. With a 3 kilowatt spa pack heater, that's going to take you about 7 hours. So in Celsius, that's roughly 2.5 Celsius an hour, or in Fahrenheit, again, that's roughly 5 Fahrenheit an hour increase. So that's being realistic with a 3 kilowatt heater. What about a 5.5 kilowatt heater, which is a popular size in the States? That should take you around 4 hours, or in Celsius, you're getting about 4 Celsius an hour. In Fahrenheit, you're getting about 8.5 Fahrenheit an hour. So that's what I mean by being realistic. You've got to be realistic with the size of the heater versus the body of water that you've got. Okay, so now let's get into some more of the involved ways of why your hot tub isn't heating. What do I mean? Well, these are things that you're going to have to test, and these could be the reasons that it isn't heating. So firstly, are you getting any flow errors? Flow errors generally mean that there's no water passing through the heater. If there's no water passing through the heater, then the heating element will not turn on. It's a safety feature to stop it overheating. There has to be water flow through the heater. So is your circulation pump running? If it's humming and not running, then it's probably a capacitor that's gone. If it's doing nothing, then you want to check the fuse, because without that pump running, as I said, the heating element will not switch on and you will get no heat. So what if your pump is running, so there is flow through the heater and there is still no heat? Well, the next thing to check is the fuse for the heater. Now the fuses for the pumps and the heaters will be the largest fuses that you can find in the spare pack. Very easy to check. Make sure, of course, you turn it off at the breaker. We don't want to be working on live current unless we absolutely have to. So for checking a fuse, you don't need to. So kill the power at the breaker. Then you're going to put a multimeter, checking for continuity across the fuse, and you should find that if there's no continuity, obviously the fuse is blown, replace that fuse, and you should be back heating your hot tub. That is the same for the pump. If the pump fuse is gone, then you're gonna have no flow, you're gonna have a flow error, and again, it won't turn on. So those fuses, really simple to check, but you wanna check them with a multimeter, with the power off, and you're checking for continuity. If the fuses all check out okay, then the next thing that you want to check is the actual heating element. Now, you're gonna have to check for live voltage on the heating element itself. If you're not comfortable doing this, if you don't know how to do this, I'm not gonna tell you how to do this on this video, because if you don't know how to do it, then you shouldn't be trying it and you need to call in an electrician to do that for you. But you need to look for a voltage across the two hot legs of the heating element. You should get the voltage that your hot tub is designed to work at those legs. If you're not, then if the fuse has checked out, then there's probably a fault with the element itself. Faults with elements usually mean that the breaker trips. Not always, but 9 times out of 10, if you've got a bad element, then your breaker is going to trip because the element itself has broken down. Really simple to replace the heating element. If you need any heating elements, I'll put a link underneath this video to my parts store, where I've got a whole bunch of spare parts for pretty much every hot tub out there. There's over 10,000 products in stock, so I'll put that link underneath this video. If after going through all these steps, you've still got no heat, then give me a call. We'll see if I can come up with anything different. We can run through exactly what you've tested, and I can see if I can really help you get back up and running and get some heat into that hot tub. As always, I hope you found this short video useful. I really appreciate the view. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. If you've liked this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next video.